Hello again, everyone. Larry Matson with you, Sports Scene Live from Walk-Ons in Prairieville. We're going to talk about playoff football coming up. Stay with us.
Brubacher's Grill at 909 East Ascension Street in Gonzales, where good food and good friends come together. Offering a casual, fun atmosphere with a menu selection to satisfy the whole family. From pizzas, burgers, and po' boys to steaks, seafood, and salads with daily lunch specials and a whole lot more. Bring the whole family or meet friends on the deck. There's fun and entertainment for all. Make Brubacher's your next stop for lunch or dinner. And check out the other 5 locations in Baton Rouge. Taste a great tradition at Brubacher's Grill, where some things only get better.
Ernest Martin Incorporated is owned and operated by Bud and Sean Martin. Their 9 trucks deliver sand, clay, and limestone for residential, commercial, and industrial needs. Ernest Martin Incorporated, since 1970. We're in it for the long haul.
Gronyard Furniture and Appliance has top name brands like Ashley, Sealy, Lazy Boy, Maytag, Whirlpool, Frigidaire, Toshiba, KitchenAid, Stearns & Foster, Serta, Speed Queen, and more. Gronyard's in Donaldsonville.
Bailey's is world famous for its andouille. Try their sausage, hoghead cheese, boudin, tasso, and smoked chickens. Look for the Sausage Man on Airline Highway LaPlace or visit Bailey'sAndouille.com.
Bertrand's Pharmacy has been providing personal medication counseling for over 30 years. Andy and Jeannie Bertrand, registered pharmacists, honor many prescription plans. Bertrand's is open Monday through Saturday. Phone 644-5641. See Foti Financial Services for all your money needs. They have loans for any worthwhile purpose. Auto, furniture, appliance, home improvement, and vacation loans. Celebrating over 50 years of service, Foti Financial Services. Bro Welding and Industrial Supply prides themselves on same-day delivery. Customer service is our #1 priority. They deliver on time, every time. Bro Company, serving the area for over 30 years. On the web at broco.com.
See Gonzales Military for a big selection of kids' camo and cold weather gear. They carry boots, camo rain gear, rubber boots, headgear, belts, and more. Gonzales Military on Burnside in Gonzales.
All right, guys, you know what time it is. We're going to have a good shift. Make some noise! Hoo-wee! Hoo-wee! What do we do? What do we do? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Look for walk-ons near you. And remember, everyone needs a little playing time.
Church Funeral Services offers a compassionate, affordable funeral with the funeral held in your own home or house of worship. We are here in your time of need. Church Funeral Services, Santa Ma, Walker, and Baton Rouge. Got computer problems? Does your computer have a virus? Give us a shot at fixing your computer. Pico Computers has years of experience. Pico will have you up and running in no time. Call today, 647-8882.
Welcome back to Walk-Ons here in Prairieville. Ready to talk some playoff football. Boy, I tell you what, it's an exciting year that we've had, and we've got a big year coming up now with the third season. You got the preseason, which is before district, then you got the district, and then you've got playoffs. And Coach, first of all, let's talk about the win against EA, which was the rivalry game. That was a big win for you.
It was. I was extremely proud of our team. That game always means a lot to us, and to have an opportunity to come out on top in a hostile environment was great for our kids. That's back-to-back weeks that we've beat an Ascension Parish team, and now we can claim the Ascension Parish championship. And I tell you what else we've done is we've won a game on every field in Ascension Parish this year.
That's interesting, yeah. And that's rare to be able to do that, right?
It is extremely rare. So, but I was excited. The biggest thing that I'll take from this is, against Catholic High, we got blown out. It was probably one of the worst performances for our coaching staff and our players in my entire tenure here. And to be able to come back and show the grit and perseverance and toughness to regroup, rally, beat a good playoff caliber Dutchtown team, and then to go on the road and beat a playoff caliber East Ascension team to go into the playoffs as the 10 seed it was a great night to be a Gator.
Now, I want to mention we are taping this before the announcement of the brackets because there was some dispute, some controversy there, and they weren't going to announce the brackets until a day later. So what we're going to do is super the team and where the game will be played in front of Coach O here, so be sure to look at your TV to take a look at who they're going to play. But who do you feel like you might play, or are you going to be a home game, which is good?
Yeah, we earned a home game, and all the PowerPoints and evidence all point to us playing HL Bourgeois, the 23 seed, at 7 o'clock at the pit on Friday night. We've been in contact with them. They feel the same things. Everything's all set up. Our understanding of the situation is there is an appeal that involves a 3A school, and the results of that appeal, because this team had to forfeit all their games, could change the power rankings for some teams in some divisions, but we don't feel like this will affect us. We didn't have, or HL Bourgeois or us didn't have any association with the team in question.
All right. How do you prepare for a playoff game? Is it any different from preparation for a regular season game?
Well, it's a little different from the standpoint is, this is the time of year where we really back off of the individual part of section for practice and try to freshen our kids up. And, usually to this point of the year, you're real familiar with, for sure, your district opponents and usually your non-district opponents because, you're the second year of a cycle. So, this is a brand new team that we don't know a lot about. They, in fact, they're on our second head coach this year. After Hurricane Ida, the head coach that was their head coach lost everything and decided that he had to move back to Texas. So right in the aftermath of this storm, they lost their head coach and a veteran coach at the school who also coached golf, and he stepped up and took over the team. And they've been playing well, and they got a 4-3 record, as it sits right now. So. There's some good things happening for them.
All right, well, we're going to be talking about this one next week for sure, but this is a big time. It's a whole brand new season when you get to the playoffs. It is, and
so the preparation's a little different from the standpoint is, you have to go look at all their films that you can get to make sure that they, haven't run any trick plays or some things that you need to prepare for that, typically you only get the last 3 games. But in playoffs, you can get the whole season. So, we do a lot of this. We go back and look at, if we're giving them the last 3 games, we go back and focus on the stuff we did in the first 3 games and present some looks that they might not have seen. So I'm sure they're doing that too. But it's an exciting time of the year. It's great to be a playoff team. It's great to have another game. I'm excited for our seniors and our community to have another game at the pit. We told them that they'd have to earn it with the win on Friday night, and they did. So it ought to be a great atmosphere for week 1 of the playoffs Friday.
Well, congratulations and good luck to you.
Thank you.
We'll be back.
We're here at Santa Ma High School to present our Player of the Week award. And our corporate sponsor is Santa Ma Muffler. Our offensive Player of the Week goes to Bo Bursajay. Sometimes your job is a little underappreciated, but very necessary.
Yeah, I just want to help my team any way I can. Just help them any way possible.
All right. And on the defensive side of the ball, we have Vernon Scott is our Player of the Week. Tell us about you and the guys and what y'all contributed.
Week to week, on a daily basis, our defense, we work hard every practice. Just to get to the point where we need to be. Coaches do a good job of pushing us to let us just to reach our full potential. And this Friday, I guess I just used my best ability to come out and make a play.
All right, that's our Players of the Week from Santa Ma.
All right, guys, you know what time it is. We're going to have a good shift. Make some noise. Hoo-wee. Hoo-wee. What do we do? What do we do? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Look for walk-ons near you. And remember, everyone needs a little playing time.
Diaz Tire and Auto Repair invites you to shop with them in Gonzales and the Highway 42 Prairieville location. Bring your school ID and get $5 off oil, lube, and filter. Diaz Tire, Airline Highway Gonzales, and Highway 42 Prairieville.
Hebert Steel Incorporated, Gonzales and Baton Rouge, offers structural steel fabrication. Hebert Steel is a proud supporter of all high school sports in this area. Phone 644-5316 or 291-2144.
Your UPS store in Prairieville is your one-stop shop for printing, shipping, and mailboxes. They're located behind Raising Cane's off the Airline Highway in the Ultima Plaza. Phone 774-8777. Two of the best companies in the concrete business have joined forces to give you a high-quality product on time. Ask for an estimate and Quality Concrete will give you the best prices and best product. Quality Concrete in Prairieville. Sanama Muffler and Brake is a lot more than the name implies. They do exhaust, brakes, general auto repair, tune-ups, diagnostics, air conditioning, and tires. Sanama Muffler and Brake. Whatever the problem, we can fix it.
Pot and Paddle Jambalaya Kitchen, with 3 locations offering daily lunch specials, is one of our newest sponsors. Pot and Paddle for dine-in, carry-out, and catering. A great place for lunch 7 days a week. Baton Rouge, Denham Springs, and here in Gonzales on Cabela's Parkway. Check them out online at potandpaddle.com.
Meds are important. Get that special fill when you arrive at Prairieville Pharmacy. You'll enjoy personal service with that special touch. It just makes you feel welcome and well taken care of every time you visit Prairieville Pharmacy. Community Acceptance offers loans from $300 to $10,000 for just about anything. They're locally owned and operated, located across from Lowe's on Highway 44 Gonzales, 647-2871.
Church Funeral Services offers a compassionate, affordable funeral with the funeral held in your own home or house of worship. We're here in your time of need. Church Funeral Services, Sanama, Walker, and Baton Rouge. Got computer problems? Does your computer have a virus? Give us a shot at fixing your computer. Pico Computers has years of experience. Pico will have you up and running in no time. Call today, 647-8882.
Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Walk-Ons, America's #1 sports bar, according to ESPN. And we are here in Prairieville's location, talking football with EA coach Darnell Lee. And Coach, we got a whole new season coming up now with the playoffs.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're excited.
Do you know where you're going to be ranked? If you're 16th, you host a game. If you're 17th or more, you'll be on the road.
Right. As of right now, we're on the road. We're at 17. The way the bracket is right now, we'll be on the road at Southside Lafayette.
And the reason we mentioned it that way, you'll have to look on the screen and see we're going to put a super up telling you exactly where they're going to be and what day and who they're playing, because the bracket was not going to be announced until a day later.
Right. They backed it up. Normally they do it on the Sunday, and that gives you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to prepare for your Friday night game or whatever. But there's been an emergency appeal, so they're going to back up putting the brackets out until Monday now.
How do you prepare for a playoff game? Is it any different than a regular season?
No, sir, it's not. It's just, you get your film a day later, so you got to kind of cram a little bit. But for the most part, by this time of the year, you know who you are, and it's just more or less adjusting to how you're going to play against what they do best.
And you taper down any kind of scrimmaging and things like that.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
For protection, you keep the players healthy.
Keep everybody healthy. You practice smarter, As far as the physicality side of it, we're going to still have our work day on Monday and Tuesday, and then, Wednesday we'll taper back.
This is the time of year where upsets take place all the time, so you're kind of looking toward the opportunity to maybe have an upset if you have to go on the road.
Yes, sir, and 17, people typically have after if you're 16 or 17, you win that week, you'll end up having to play 1 or 2 the week afterwards. But if you're 17, then you get the opportunity to host that game. If you're 16 and you win it, then you're on the road. So.
Well, let's wish the best of luck to you, whether you're on the road or at home. But it looks like it'll be on the road, and good luck to you there. I know you came up short in the rivalry game. Maybe you can comment a little bit about that one.
Well, somebody's got to win. We've been fortunate enough to win the last 3.
You won the shot.
For what that means, right?
I know. Yeah.
What that's worth. So, Sanama won this year. We won last year and the year before that, so we're in their shoes.
That's what makes it a rivalry. rivalry.
That's right. That's right. If one team dominated, it wouldn't be a rivalry.
Well, Coach, we wish you the best of luck, and we hope that we're talking about a victory next week and the playoff continues, because it is the third part of the season. You've got the pre-district, district, and then playoffs, and you're in the playoffs. That's
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's good news. All right, well, we'll talk to you next week, and hopefully.
All right, man.
We're here today at East Ascension High School for our Player of the Week Award. And our corporate sponsor is Pot and Paddle Jambalaya Kitchen. Our Offensive Player of the Week goes to Ja'Cory Johnson. And as a running back for the team, tell us about what you contributed.
I scored 4 touchdowns on 8 drives. On 8 carries. I scored a receiving touchdown.
All right, so you had a pretty good game.
Yes, sir.
Is that your best ever?
I wouldn't say it's my best, but it was a good game.
Yeah, all right. Now on the defensive side, the Spartans did a good job too, and Kendrick Broussard is our Player of the Week. Tell us about the game that you had.
I got my first interception of the season, and on the defensive side, we had a good game. Everybody was making plays, getting to the ball, and doing what they had to do, and the end up that I made the play that made the difference to get Player of the Week.
All right, that's our Players of the Week from East Ascension.
Marchand's Interior and Hardware Specialist. You got it made.
Come into our showroom and let our experts guide you through our large selection of today's latest trends. Marchand's flooring and countertop collections offer these styles with unbelievable prices. And at Marchand's, we install it all. Come in to see all of the promotions and specials going on now.
With Marchand's Interior and Hardware Specialist, you got it made.
Papera & Sons is the place to go for all your building material needs. Since 1938, they've been providing quality lumber and building materials, free estimating, and prompt delivery. Papera & Sons, Airline Highway, Gonzales. Dive in for great food, good people, and great times at Galvez Seafood Company. Come in for gumbo, steaks, wraps, po' boys, and a lot more. Kids have their own menu, too. Galvez Seafood Company. Suit yourself at Squires Formal Wear. They have everything for homecomings, proms, or any other occasion. Get a free groom's formal with the purchase of 6 rentals. Ask about limo rentals too. Squires Formal Wear, Gonzales. If you're looking for an insurance agent that's accessible, knowledgeable, helpful, and honest, it's good to know you can depend on the professionals at the Harry Robert Insurance Agency. No matter what kind of insurance you need, give them a call today. Community Acceptance offers loans from $300 to $10,000 for just about anything. They're locally owned and operated, located across from Lowe's on Highway 44, Gonzales, 647-2871. Church Funeral Services offers a compassionate, affordable funeral with the funeral held in your own home or house of worship. We are here in your time of need. Church Funeral Services, Santa Ma, Walker, and Baton Rouge. Your UPS store in Prairieville is your one-stop shop for printing, shipping, and mailboxes. They're located behind Raising Cane's off the Airline Highway in the Ultima Plaza. Phone 774-8777.
Linnell Johnson, a dedicated, knowledgeable, fair, and established businesswoman and notary, promises to bring back public service as your full-time Justice of the Peace officer. Vote Linnell Johnson, Justice of the Peace. Paid for by Linnell Johnson.
Got computer problems? Does your computer have a virus? Give us a shot at fixing your computer. Piku Computers has years of experience. Piku will have you up and running in no time. Call today, 647-8882.
Welcome back to America's #1 sports bar, according to ESPN, Walk-Ons. This location in Prairieville. We're glad to have you along with us. We're ready to talk some football with the head coach of Dutchtown. And I tell you, I don't know. You've got to be on the bubble right now. You've got to be tense. Tell me what's the latest.
Talking about the playoffs. So we're safely in. We're just trying to determine our opponent. We believe we're going to be playing Acadiana, which is a great opponent. Those guys are always competing for championships, so it's going to be a great challenge for us. There is an appeal process that we're waiting to hear. So the brackets are pushed back a day this year. So there's a chance that could change, but we're going to go with what we know at the moment and go and start preparing.
How do you prepare any differently for a playoff? In other words, you get tape for the whole year to look at on the opponent, right?
You know, it's so easy to find tape these days. We'll trade, usually trade 3 tapes. In playoffs, you usually trade 5. But yes, we can go back and find the other ones. You know, it's one of those deals. You're just trying to catch the most recent, because at this point in the year, you're playing you're doing what you do. So, you know, you look for something that maybe you haven't seen, something new from early in the year. So, but for the most part, you're looking at the last few weeks, and you find out what they do, and you know.
And for the viewers' benefit, I might mention, looking at super across his chest here, exactly who they're playing and when and where when it's official. It'll be official after the taping of this show.
Yeah, so usually you would find out on a Sunday morning. This year it's on a Monday, so because of some appeal process. But we're, you know, you get to the playoffs, the great thing about it is no matter what happened during the season, everybody's 0-0. You can tell me what the seeds are, that doesn't matter. It's 2 teams on the field, one's gonna move on, one's gonna go home. And that's the great thing about the playoffs, and it's exciting, and we're looking forward to it.
You don't have to worry about firing up your team, do you? I mean,
No, you know, they understand the situation, and you know, you want your seniors to be really ready and playing their best, and because you just never know what the outcome's going to be. And again, seeds don't matter. It's whoever plays best that night. So,
do you try to, I guess, amplify what you do best, or do you take what you have not done well and try to improve that?
Well, you're always trying to do that. You know, there's no hiding the fact that we've been a one-dimensional team this year,
with a great running back,
with an outstanding running game. Not just Dillon, but Baylor and Pearson and the offensive line. But we've got to continue trying to spread it around. We've done a better job of that the last few weeks of trying to get the ball in the quick passing game and whatnot. And you know, again, I'm not saying anything that nobody knows. So you're obviously still trying to become that team you want to be, but you also know what you can do best, and so you rely on that. The one thing about the playoffs is sort of like a championship game every week, and you do whatever it takes to win. You don't hold anything back. If you got some wrinkles up your sleeve, you use them.
If the trick play is there, you're going to use it. If you
Absolutely.
Can, right?
You know, that's what it's all about.
Well, Coach, we wish you the best of luck, and hopefully next week we'll talk about a victory in the playoffs.
Looking forward to it.
All right, we'll be back after this.
We're here at Dutchtown High School to present our Player of the Week award. Our corporate sponsor is Hollis Orthodontics, and our Defensive Player of the Week goes to Ty Quibido. Tell us about what was interesting in the game last week.
Well, I mean, first off, I'd like to say we played better than what everybody expected for us to do, and because knowing what we had to go against with that defensive line of Sandoval, and the one thing that we really just had to keep up with was our tempo to get them in the shuffle, and that's what led to our success.
On the defensive side of the ball, the Griffins went against the tough Sandoval Gators, and Trendon Williams is the Defensive Player of the Week. Tell us about what kind of game you had.
I had a pretty good game. I think as a defense, we played pretty well as a whole. We just didn't get the outcome that we wanted, but you know, we're going to keep fighting and going to the playoffs.
All right, that's our Players of the Week from Dutchtown. We're here at St. James High School to present our Player of the Week award. And I didn't know we were going to have a parade today for the Player of the Week, but a bunch of cars just passed by waving at the Player of the Week. Our corporate sponsor is St. James Parish Hospital, and our plaque sponsor is St. James Clinics. Well, our POW goes to Kobe Brown, and that's much earned. Tell us a little bit about what you did in the game.
I have.
You can take off your mask.
5 receptions for 66 yards and 2 touchdowns. Yes, sir.
All right. Very good game, and that's our Player of the Week from St. James.
All right, guys, you know what time it is. We're going to have a good shift. Make some noise! Hoo-wee! Hoo-wee! What do we do? What do we do? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Look for walk-ons near you. And remember, everyone needs a little playing time.
Welcome back to Walk-Ons here in Prairieville. Glad to have you along. We've got a very special guest, Jenna Spillman, homecoming queen of Stanawan. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That's going to be exciting.
I know, it really is.
Did it come as a big surprise for you?
Yeah, because like any of us could have won it, so like I didn't know I was going to win it.
Now, you've been a member of the band for 4 years. What do you do with the band?
I play the saxophone, and we march, and then we march from August to November for like a show. And then from December to the end of the year, we do concert season. So that's really fun.
My mom wanted me to be a saxophone player. She had one of these toy plastic ones, you know? That was terrible. Gave it up right away, but she gave it a try anyway. All right, you're the daughter of Shane and Jennifer Spillman. I know they're proud and excited. This is something that you're going to remember 5 years, 10 years, 20 years down the road, that once you're homecoming queen, that's like a Masters champion in golf. You're always a homecoming queen.
Yeah.
That's going to be exciting. Tell us about how that went about. The student body votes on that? Is that how it
Yeah,
works?
okay, so the whole school votes for the court, but just the seniors vote for the queen.
Oh, okay.
So I had a lot of senior friends, so I
worked out.
Yeah, it worked out great.
I've got a list of things that happened during the week here. Maybe you can tell us what these are and explain what they are.
Okay, so Monday, this is our spirit week. So we do this every homecoming. So Monday was glowing in space, so you had to dress up as something from outer space.
Oh.
And then Tuesday was glowing back in time, and so you had to dress up as a different decade. So each grade had a different decade.
Oh, this had to be fun.
I know, it really was fun. Wednesday was Let's Glow Louisiana, so you had to dress up as your best Louisiana attire. Some people dress up as like Duck Dynasty and stuff like that. And then Glowing to Sleep, you had to dress up as like something you would go to sleep in. And then Color Wars, each grade had a different color, and so whoever dressed up as the most color won.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
It really was.
I wish more schools did something like that. All right, you want to, I know, thank the student body for voting for you and so on, but you're going to be graduating and you're going to go to ULL and major in psychology? Wow.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
I just always loved like helping people ever since I was little and like caring for people, and so that's just what I want to do. I just want to help people.
And your memories of this, what do you think it'll be some of your fondest memories of being homecoming queen?
Probably just the amount of people that helped me win.
We were hoping you'd say being on this TV show, but that's okay.
Yeah, no, in this TV show.
I'm playing with you. I think that it's exciting because I was on the homecoming court when I was in high school, and I was excited just to be an escort, you know. And I know that the girls are excited, and when you win, I mean, that's really incredible. What will be something that I imagine that you'll want to do when you get to college? I mean, any plans there, like a band, anything like that?
Just meet new people and just have fun, really. But mostly just make new friends and just try to pass. try to graduate.
That's a good goal to have.
Yeah.
Well, I want to congratulate you again on being homecoming queen. Congratulations, and thanks to your parents for being with us here today as well. And I know this is something that you'll always remember.
I will. Thank you so much for having me.
And we'll be right back. That's going to wrap up this edition of Sports Scene Live from Walk-Ons in Prairieville. I'm Larry Matson. Thanks for being with us.